Netflix Nation, the streaming service churning out hit after hit, even if you can't remember them all, myself included, because I fall asleep on most, and continues breaking records, particularly with the release of new series and movies like Wednesday series and Glass Onion movie. That action attracting investors, and here to talk about it, we've got Yahoo Finance's own Allie Canal here to break it all down for us. Allie.
Hi guys, and yeah, if you just take a look at the Netflix stock price, it's up roughly 55% over the past 6 months, despite being down 53% year to date. And that's been encouraged by a few things. Number one, investors are pretty happy that Netflix got into the ad-supported game that officially debuted in November. And despite some reports that it's been a bumpy start, analysts are playing the long game here. They're saying it's still early days. At the end of the day, it's encouraging that Netflix is in advertising. But another big part of this has been the content pipeline, a stronger than expected content pipeline, reducing churn, which is very important, especially as competition intensifies. You're seeing on your screen now, this is the most recent top 10 list, the last top 10 list that we will be receiving in 2022, I should say. I'm jumping ahead of 2023 here. But we saw the Knives Out sequel Glass Onion securing the #1 film spot with 82.14 million hours viewed in its first 3 days on the platform. Now that doesn't land it in the top 5 best debuts of all time. It's actually number 6, but still there was a 93% critic and audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. Very encouraged that will lead to increased interest over time, especially through this week into 2023. And then you also saw on your screen Wednesday, that has crossed that coveted billion hours viewed benchmark, securing another 119.5 million hours viewed last week. I feel like this is one show that people are just continuing to be interested in. And then Emily in Paris, that #2 spot with 117.6 million hours viewed. So a lot of different types of programming, but clearly keeping the interest of audiences. And if we take a look at the past month, we've seen price target increases from a lot of key analysts, Morgan Stanley, Benchmark, Jefferies, Cowen, Wells Fargo, which also upgraded the stock from equal weight to overweight at the start of the month, citing improving churn and stable subscriber base. Wells Fargo analyst Steve Cahill, he's very regarded on the street. He wrote, quote, "Content is clearly improving, and because of that, it has the potential, Netflix has a potential in the future to hike those subscription fees." So a lot to look forward to in 2023, and a big driver of that is the content.
And speaking of the content, you were talking about this particular week and how things did. Let's talk about the year, too, because they released some stats for the year. And what can some of their best performers tell us about what may be coming content-wise going forward? Like, what worked for them?
Right. And what's interesting is that the top films and series of the year are actually the top films and series of all time in Netflix's history, which is pretty significant. You're looking at the top films of the year, #1 being The Gray Man. That is actually going to be a franchise. So I think we can possibly see some more films of that in 2023 and 2024. The Adam Project landing at #2. That's a Ryan Reynolds film. And then rounding out the top 3, Purple Hearts.
What the heck is Purple Hearts?
So that is Sophia Carson. She's a former Disney star.
Oh, so it's romantic, like a teen rom-com situation.
Teen rom-com. So that attracted that type of viewership. But #3, out of all the films on Netflix, pretty impressive. And then we take a look on the flip side for the top TV shows of the year. Again, the most popular of all time, Stranger Things Season 4, Wednesday Monster, all crossing the 1 billion hours viewed. Bridgerton Season 2, Inventing Anna. I mean, there were some top hits this year, and it's pretty crazy to see it all laid out.
When are we getting Bridgerton Season 3?
I need it. I'm itching. I'm itching.
I read the
White Lotus.
Oh,
you
enjoyed it,
watched the books. Okay.
Yeah, I read the books.
Really?
Bridgerton. I mean, it's trash, but it's fun trash.
What's better, the
books
books or the show?
Ooh.
I know.
show.
Usually the
show.
books always
I think the
really?
show.
Okay.
Yeah. Because this is not high literature. It's just fun. It's fun reading.
All right, I like it.
Show's
Well,
good, yeah.
we need Season 3 soon. Maybe 2023. Cross my fingers.
You can't get the music with the books.
Exactly. I listen to that on the regular. The violins.
There you
It's
go.
the best. Very soothing.
Bring on the trash watching. Love it. Can't wait to see all this stuff. Allie Canal. Appreciate it.